A very good morning to all my friends, all my students, and who are studying in class ninth. And this is Anshul sir back again with the continuation of the chapter Socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution. I have discussed a major part of the chapter, and now I am focusing today on the effects of Russian Revolution on Russia. I told you what were the causes behind the Russian Revolution. I have told you the events and incidents, how Russian Revolution was held, and now after the revolution, what were the changes and what were the effects of this type of great revolution of 1917 on Russia? Let's find out. I'll be doing it point by point. Let's check. The first point says end of the autocratic rule. Yes, we have seen that the rule of Nicholas II, Caesar Nicholas II, came to an end with Russian Revolution when people of both Menshevik and Bolshevik parties they protested against the rule of Caesar, and for a long time Russia was under a dictatorship of Caesar, who was a very bad ruler who was supported by only the rich people. The poor people did not support him. The clergyman, the noble, and the priest, all they were the landlords. They were very happy under the leadership of Caesar. So, all these things, the rule of the autocratic rule of Caesar came to an end. So, Nicholas Caesar was shot dead. So, the rule of Caesar came to an end. This was the first major thing that changed. Government of proletarians. Proletarians is a new name that means given to the government of the people. The under the leadership of Lenin, the government of people was established and more power was given to the people. The landlords, the rich people, the clergies, their land was taken and more power was given to the laborers, the farmers, and the common person. So it was under the leadership of Lenin, the Bolsheviks party, the Bolshevik revolution, that the government of the proletarians was established. Next, new social setup. It is very important. First, under the leadership of Caesar, we saw that major power was in the hand of landlords, businessmen, and clergymen. And undership of Lenin, these three, the landlords, the businessmen, and the clergymen, were reduced to nothing. Reduced to nothing means they did not enjoy any power. All the power, all the things were done for the common people. Everything, including the land, factories, mines, industries, and all the sources of production, were nationalized. All the property of these people was taken by the government. All the factories were nationalized. All the production was given in the hands of the laborers. All the power was given in the hands of the farmers. The land of the landlords were taken and distributed to the farmers. The debt and the loans that were on the farmers, it was all reduced or it was all waived off by the government. All the debts was waived off by the government. The capitalist is the rich people had to work. उनको काम पे लगा दिया लेनिन ने. कहता है अगर काम नहीं करोगे तो तुम्हें खाने को भी नहीं मिलेगा और राइट टू वोट भी नहीं मिलेगा. सो Lenin was such a harsh person, such a staunch supporter of Karl Marx and socialism, that he fully applied the principles of socialism in Russia. So, according to socialism, I have told you, socialism believes in division of wealth. This was a new social setup. New economic setup also came. New economic changes. Many changes were introduced in the economic sphere. so that definite improvement must take place in the conditions of farmers and the workmen. A lot of work was done by the government to improve the position of farmers, because the position of farmers and laborers was very poor under the rule of Caesar. Yeah, I have told you this while teaching. Farmers were given more and more land. Land was taken by the landlords and it was distributed to the farmers. The land was given to the farmers to do. They were given, all the debts were cancelled. Whatever loan was there on the farmers, it was all cancelled. The management of factory was given to the workers. अब कोई मालिक नहीं था, वर्कर फैक्ट्री चला रहे थे और चाहे वो जैसे एजुकेशन ऑफ वर्कर्स के लिए काम हुआ था. एजुकेशन को वर्करों को एजुकेशन दी गई थी. इफ दे विल बी एजुकेटेड, दे विल बी नोइंग देयर राइट्स एंड देयर पोजीशन विल बी improved. Next very important change that came was that Russia became a world power. Before revolution, Russia was considered a very backward country. मैंने तुम्हें बताया था रशिया जापान से भी वॉर हार गई थी 1904 में. But after the revolution, the Russian revolution, Russia became a world power. And everybody realized that Russia is having the potential to do a lot more things. Russia made much progress in all the spheres of life under the guidance of leaders like Lenin and later on Stalin. ये दोनों लीडर्स जो हुए रशिया में बाद में मूवमेंट में, जिन्होंने रशिया को रूल किया, लेनिन एंड नेक्स्ट इज स्टालिन. आई विल बी टीचिंग अबाउट स्टालिन ऑल्सो लेटर. दे बोथ improved the position of Russia and made Russia a world power. Okay, not only in Russia, but Russia was competing to all the developed countries, the western countries of that time, and Russia became a world power. So now we can clearly see that these things are very important for a country to become economically important for the nation. So farmers were given the land, the workers were given the jobs, there were equal distribution of land, and these all things made a very important impact on the world map, and Russia became a world power.